Hi everyone, this is Charlotte Eyring with Berkshire Hathaway in Baltimore, and I'm coming from a beautiful property. It's 416 Garrison Forest Road. We're in Green Spring Valley, which is located in Owings Mills, and this house is just phenomenal. I'm really excited to show it to you. It's got a great historic background in Baltimore. This house was once owned by the family of Edgar Allan Poe, and 2 years ago it was the BSO designer show house. So it's got a great Baltimore history. It is 9,500 square feet. It's got 7 bedrooms and 7.5 bathrooms. It was built in 1927, and so it's got all this beautiful historic charm that really can't be replicated, but it's been completely renovated from top to bottom, just while keeping in mind to preserve the historic character of the house. If you're not familiar with the area, Green Spring Valley is a really beautiful area. Driving through here, you pass just gorgeous estates, horse farms. We are in a great location for commuters. I actually live downtown, and it only took me about 30 minutes to get here. So if you're going to be working from downtown, it's pretty fast and easy access. You can hop on 95, you can hop on 83, you can get on the Falls Road corridor really easily. And this house is set up as an estate. It's on 13 acres. So you have this beautiful country-like surrounding, but you're very close to Reisterstown Road. So you have easy access to restaurants and shopping and grocery stores. So anything that you need to pick up quickly is very close by. You can also reach the Falls Road corridor and Hunt Valley very easily. So just really, really great location. And I'm very excited to show you around. I think you're going to be just wowed by this property. There are so many really interesting characteristics about it. And let me turn this camera around so you can see the property, and I'll get started on my tour. And also, just to let you know, if you have any questions, I'm filming live. So if you have any questions, just type them into the comment box and I'd be happy to answer them. If you want me to circle back to something that you'd like to see in more detail, I'm also happy to do that. So just feel free to comment and I will get to you as quickly as possible. Okay. All right. So just looking around, I just want you to take this in for a minute because this is just such gorgeous land. Like I said, it's on almost 13 acres. And it's nice and open in the front. So you've got great space. If you have kids or a big family, if you like to entertain, this could be set up as a great entertaining venue. If you have a dog, this again, just really great land for that. And you can see these brick walls around here. As I said earlier, the house is built in 1927. So these are original vestige walls. They used to house formal English gardens, and they're just so beautiful. A landscape architect would just have a field day with these. And I'm going to pan around to the house so you can see it. It's just a gorgeous house. It's a slate roof, copper gutters, and it's a Flemish red brick house. So that means that every other brick is pointing inward, so it's a really sturdy home. Hi, Frida. Thanks for joining. Feel free to ask me any questions. All right, I'm going to take you inside. And when I'm done the tour inside, I'll come back outside so you can see the rest of the property on the other side. You can see the garage. And as I go through, I'm going to describe some of the history to you about this house, but also tell you about the upgrades that have been done, because there have been a lot of upgrades done. So if you are somebody that likes historic homes but doesn't want to deal with the maintenance that's involved with a historic home, this is a great house for you. Yes, Frida, there's a statue out there, and that's actually over top of the well, but it's an original statue that came with the house. So you come in and there's this small entryway here with marble floors. These are the original floors and marble walls. So it makes this really cool entrance for you. And the original door was preserved. This is one of the only doors that was preserved. All of the other doors were replaced with replicas, really nice high-end replicas, but this one was just too beautiful to replace. So walking in through the front door, you enter this elegant foyer, and all of the ceilings in here are about 10 to 12 feet. So you come in and it feels very impressive. The ceiling height is very tall. And there are hardwood floors throughout. And if you can believe it, these are the original hardwood floors that were refinished. And I'm gonna turn around again so you can see this beautiful door. It's got the original glass, spiderweb transom. It's just stunning. So coming through this way is the formal living room. It's a nice big space. That's an original wood-burning fireplace there and the original mantle. And when the current owner purchased this property, it was just a beautiful property. There was nothing wrong with it, just gorgeous, but it was very dated. It didn't have AC, for example. The electric and plumbing was outdated. The layout was much more choppy. The walls were all plaster. It wasn't well insulated. So he took down all of the plaster walls. He re-insulated. He put in all new plumbing and electric. All of the windows are replicas of the original, but they're brand new and they're wood. He put up the new molding that you see and all the pocket lights. We've got great views from every room in this house. Look at that view. Can you imagine waking up to that? Just having this beautiful front yard view. So I'm going to come into this room. This is the original sunroom. And it has these beautiful original slate floors. Again, all of the doors in this room were replaced. They're all brand new. They're sliders, so you can open all of them. And heating and cooling was added to this room, so it's a 4-season room at this point. And I always make this comment in my virtual tours that in my video, these rooms are appearing much smaller than they actually are in person, so don't be put off by that. This house is very large, it's 9,500 square feet. Although, while it's large, it really doesn't feel overwhelming. It feels like you could use every space in this house comfortably. It's actually in person got a very warm feeling. Yes, Frida, I would love comments are fine. So coming out here, there's a new patio that was added. And with the original house, there was a pool here, but the previous owner, Christina Poe, who used to own this property, she filled in the pool. So it was no longer there when my client purchased it. But if you wanted a pool, this would be a great spot to put a pool. Another area you could put a pool would be back here. And it flanks the garage, so you could have a really private space back here. And there is a shed on this property. That shed right there comes with the property. It's in good shape. And it would be great for storage. You could use it for gardening supplies, really anything that you need extra storage for. So you can see there's the back of the 3-car garage that was added onto this house. So that's new construction. And this breezeway, also new construction. But again, this would be a great place to put a pool or any kind of entertaining space that you want, or just leave it the way that you see it now. And I also want to point out that the property line goes to this tree line here, the second tree line there. But behind us is Garrison Forest School. And so there's a buffer between this property and Garrison Forest. And so these trees are in conservation and it will never be changed. So you have this natural buffer between you and the school. But if you have kids that are school age, Garrison Forest, very close by. If you have horses, you could keep your horses at Garrison Forest. You could actually have horses here too, but it's not set up for horses currently. We're also very close to McDonough School. Let you see the side of the house. So the brick and mortar are in very, very good condition in this house, especially considering its age. This house is just not going anywhere. Frida, the slate in here is actually in very good shape and it's been cleaned very thoroughly. It may just be appearing a little bit darker in the video than it is in person. And over here is an original built-in. Okay, I'm going to go back into the formal living room so you can see it from this vantage point. To my left is a small room. It could be easily used as an office, but anything you can think of would be fine for this room. Again, these original wood floors continue throughout the entire property. They've all been refinished and restained. And another addition to this house is an elevator. So the elevator entrance is here and it goes to the basement level and the level above us. So if you need an elevator for any reason, if you're aging, if you have an injury or a disability, this is a great elevator to have in the house. It just allows you to live here basically permanently. You never outgrow this house or outage it. So there's a half bath here, very convenient. Like I said, there are 7 bedrooms and 7.5 bathrooms. This is the half bathroom on the main level. And this originally was egress outside, but the current owner turned this into a breezeway. First of all, let me show you this tile because it's just awesome. I love this tile so much. It gives it a modern flair. It feels very like an elegant country estate. There's built-in, so you could put your shoes, your coats. You could use this as extra pantry space. Washer and dryer, and don't fret, this is a second laundry room. So this is just for, muddy clothes. If you're out gardening, if you added a pool and you're at the pool, you could throw your clothes in here, but there is another laundry room on the master bedroom level. And you can see here that this is the original exterior wall. Also beautiful shiplap ceilings. Just give it a little bit of an edge and a fun flair. So I love the layout of this breezeway because it's got doors on either side, so you can access it from either side of the house. If you have guests parking here, you can have them come in here. And you can go out this way to access the patio. And then as we come further down here, here's your brand new construction 3-car garage. This is a huge garage, so you've got plenty of space. So you just get out of your car, you can come directly into the house. Again, that garage was not originally there. There was no garage in this attached to this house. And on either side, there are extra closets, so you can put your coats, your shoes. You don't have to see any of your clutter. Outdoor cushions. This house also has a really great layout for entertaining because it's very circular. So all of the rooms lead into the next room. So nothing traps anybody. You just can enter and flow through this house very easily. And now I'm going to take you into the kitchen, which is just so incredible. So here you go. It really is an amazing property. So check out this kitchen. Look at the backsplash. Isn't that beautiful? It's got marble counters, all Viking appliances. Everything is brand new. A wine bar on this side. And this center island is just huge. You could see, probably 10 people at this island. It's very, very large. It's a pretty sink with a window above it and lights. And I want to show you the ceiling too, because the current owner brought in wood beams and put shiplap. So this kitchen, I can't even tell you how beautiful it is in person. It just really makes a statement. It's great for entertaining. It's a great place to cook. So the wine bar on this side has a wine refrigerator, and this is actually a second dishwasher here. And it's got a cute little sink where you can put bottles of wine, you can put ice in there, just your glassware. And this range hood really, really makes a statement. This is a statement piece. It was handcrafted by a local artist. It's made out of metal, so it was hand welded. The artist is Randy Slazeman. So this is a one-of-a-kind piece. This thing is serious. It means business. And then it's got an 8-burner Viking cooktop. And there is natural gas here. There was not originally natural gas, it was propane and oil, but there was a new natural gas line brought up from Garrison Forest Road. And then we've got double wall ovens here. Here's your Viking dishwasher. That's the main one. As I just showed you, there's a smaller one on the other side near the wine bar. Here's a little seating area. You could have a desk here, put a computer. If you have kids, great spot for them to do homework. And this really cute seating area with a brand new gas fireplace. So I'll show you from this side of the kitchen what it looks like. Again, the shiplapped ceilings with wood beams. It's really designed to look like an updated modern, beautiful country estate, which is what it was originally, a country estate. This property has 13 acres, but it originally had 75 acres and included the land that Garrison Forest sits on now, which is just interesting, an interesting piece of information about this property. And then the walls in here were painted with a Venetian plaster technique by a local artist. So you can see a little bit of texture along the walls. And this leads you into this really tranquil morning room. It's got incredible views of the grounds. It's a great place to have breakfast with your family. You can open up these doors and look out at the grounds in front of you. And the floor in this room is worth mentioning because this is an original floor that was put in by the Poe family. And they actually had little raven tiles that were handmade and put in, and also little books. So that's kind of a nod back to Edgar Allan. There are just a ton of conversation starters in this house. And this floor was just too beautiful to get rid of when it was renovated. Yep, beautiful trees, flowering trees. And you could easily hang a TV above the fireplace here. So this room leads you into the formal dining room. And this room was painted by one of the designers during the BSO Designer Show House. And they did this really interesting textured silver ceiling that I would never personally think to do, but it's so beautiful. And so it was kept, along with these really beautiful blue walls. Again, you've just got great views from every room of this house. It just feels so happy in this house, bright and airy. And that takes me back into the foyer. So you can see I just did a circle right around the house. So nothing is breaking up the house at all. It's very circular. It's got a really nice flow to it. And I'm gonna take you upstairs to the second level. And this was an original staircase. It was refinished, but it is original. So you can see the original spindles and how beautiful this woodwork is. And it takes you to the top of this landing with another original door that's just so pretty. It would be a waste to get rid of, so it was kept, it was restored, so the new owner can enjoy it. And I'm gonna take you across to the guest suite. So as I said earlier, this is a 3-car attached garage that was new construction, so it was not here originally. It was built in 2019, and above it is a guest suite, an office, it could be a gym, really anything you would need extra space for. So you walk across this kind of whimsical bridge. You've got these great views on either side of you. You can enter into this great space. It's got a very calming feel. You walk in and it feels almost beach-like. So again, you've got hardwood floors, but this is all brand new construction. You could easily use this as an office. You could put gym equipment in here. Right now it's set up as a little guest suite. If you wanted to, you could probably put a little kitchenette here. And this is on its own zone of HVAC. Here's the bathroom. And a closet. So if you've just joined me, I'm Charlotte Eyring, and I am doing a live virtual tour of 416 Garrison Forest Road. We are in the Green Spring Valley area of Owings Mills in Baltimore County. It's a historic home built in 1927, but it's been completely renovated while maintaining the integrity of the original house and all of the beautiful features that make this house special. And this house was once owned by the family of Edgar Allan Poe, which is just kind of a neat fact about this house. Also, I should mention with the location, if you like golfing, we are right next to the Green Spring Valley Hunt Club. I mean, literally just a 2-minute drive. So if you're a golfer, they have one of the best golf courses in Baltimore. And it's also very family friendly. So if you have a family, it's a great club to belong to. It's very, very easy access from this house. So I'm on the second level here, and there are 2 wings, and they're both the same size. But on the right-hand side, we have the master suite. And on the left-hand side, there are 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. And I'm going to take you through the master portion first. So the first thing that you'll see when you come up the stairs, this is the formal laundry room. So if you were watching earlier in the breezeway, I showed you that there's a second laundry room down there that's great for towels. If you've been gardening, if you have a muddy dog or kids that are dirty from playing outside, a great place to throw laundry. But this is outside of the master bedroom suite, much more convenient for everyday cleaning and laundry. So coming into the master suite area, you can see these are the original, really beautiful arched entryways into the master suite. And if you remember downstairs, there's an elevator in this house, and the elevator goes to the basement, the first floor, and this floor, and the elevator entrance is right outside of the master suite, so you can use it for your own personal use, but if you have a guest that needs to use it, you can close these doors here and maintain your privacy. On the left-hand side is this amazing master bathroom. It's just so beautiful. Completely remodeled. It's got a standalone tub that I would love to have in my own house. A huge standing shower with glass enclosure, marble tile, and a double vanity. Now you'll notice in the bathroom, the walls are pink, which is a little unorthodox, but they were hand painted by a local artist for the designer show house, and they are just the time that was taken on these walls. Let me see if I can get up close because you can really see, it's not showing up very well, but you can really see the detail in this, that they were all hand painted, hand stenciled, and it's just really beautiful in person. I know, it is a dream. Got a little linen closet here. And this is a great room to look at the views from. So you can see these original brick vestiges that I was talking about earlier. You can see how they're laid out. It's just really masterful work. These are original for the house, and they would originally have housed formal English gardens. So kind of think about Ledoux Gardens if you've ever been there. If If you haven't been there, you should go there. It's beautiful. And this is the toilet room. So I'm going to come into the master bedroom. This master bedroom is a great size. It's got tons of light, as you can see. Really tranquil colors in here. It's very calming. Again, as a reminder, this house was built in 1927, but it's been completely restored. So these windows are all new. They're replicas of the original. They've got these really deep window sills, which are beautiful and functional. So if you remember, on the right-hand side is the master bathroom. On the left-hand side is the master closet. So this is about the size of a typical bedroom. It's got custom built-ins, lots of space to store your clothes, your shoes. It has access to a little balcony. Look at all the storage space in here. So that's the master suite. Again, here's the laundry room right outside the master suite, very easy to access. And then I'm gonna take you into the other side of the house. This is a separate wing, and it's got 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. So this is the first bedroom on the right. Huge bedroom, great size, original hardwood floors. Lots of windows, a lot of natural light, great views again. Big closet with built-ins here. Nothing like the master suite, but this would be great for a guest or a child. And this bedroom has its own attached bathroom. I love the tile in this bathroom too. Isn't that pretty? It's got a great tub. Double vanity sinks. Back out in the hallway, on the other side of the hall is the second bedroom on this side of the house. And this is kind of a cute nod back to Edgar Allan. You can see there's an original nameplate on here, Kitty Poe. And if you remember this room from the show house, this was the avocado room. But it's been repainted, more neutral, big windows, large room. The closet for this room is on the right-hand side here. So there's your closet. And then these 2 rooms share a Jack and Jill bathroom. So I'll let you see the tile in here. This bathroom's a little bit more fun, a little bit more edgy. And then this leads into the third bedroom on this side of the house, on this level. So on the second floor, there are 4 bedrooms, including the master. But in total, there are 7 bedrooms in the house, including the one in the guest apartment above the garage. Well, I'm going to take you upstairs to the next floor, but I want to show you how pretty this staircase really is. So this is the top floor of the house and has 2 bedrooms, each with their own private bathroom on either side. And in the center, there's a common area. This could be a family room, a gym. Great if you have 2 kids. They can each have a room on opposite sides and use this as a playroom, a study room. Also, great option for guests if you have a lot of guests coming into town. So as I said, on the left is a bedroom. This is a really sweet looking bedroom. It's got a dormer. It's not too big, not too small. It feels very cozy. Jilly, I'd be happy if you bought this house and moved in. Yes, you can buy it. And then here is the bathroom attached to this room, and this is an original tub that was refinished. And again, this really beautiful tile that I love so much. I'm gonna leave this room and go back out into the common area. And I wanna show you, again, the views from this level are great because the higher you get in this house, the better the views get. Again, we're in Green Spring Valley. We're surrounded by other large estates, farms. It's a beautiful area in Owings Mills. Great location, really good for commuters, easy access to 95, 83, Falls Road corridor, shopping, restaurants, grocery stores, easy access to Reisterstown Road, to Hunt Valley. It's just a really good location. And then on the other side is the second bedroom. These are pretty much the same size. They're very close in style. And this one has its own attached bathroom too. Here's a closet. So it's got a tub, pretty marble tile, and this bathroom has access from the bedroom, but also, of course, back out into the main area so that if somebody is using the common area, they don't have to go through a bedroom to access a bathroom. So again, 416 Garrison Forest Road, Owings Mills, we're in the Green Spring Valley area. Beautiful property, almost 13 acres. I'm on the 3rd floor, and I'm gonna take you down into the basement, and if you're just tuning in, you don't wanna miss the basement. And I mean that seriously. So I'm gonna take the back staircase down to the basement instead of the main stairs because it's one of the spaces that you haven't seen yet. Okay, I'm I'm back on the main level here, and I'll just swoop to the left so you can see the kitchen again for anybody that's joining late. How beautiful is this kitchen? It's just the most, it looks like it came out of a magazine. I've never seen anything like this in person. Beamed ceilings, shiplap, marble counters, custom metal range hood. Everything Viking, everything brand new. Separate wine bar. It's got a second dishwasher there. And then you can see a brand new gas fireplace. Okay, I'm gonna take you down into the basement now. And I've been joking, this is the only house where I wanna end the tour in the basement. And you'll see why in a second. So look at this space. Wide plank hardwood floors. These are original brick foundation walls that were kept. They divide up the space. On the right, there's a wine tasting area. And back in the 20s, this used to be a speakeasy, which is another neat fact about this house. So custom built-in wine storage room. This holds 900 bottles of wine or 900 bottles of water if you don't drink. Yeah, I can't wait to show you the rest of the lower level is incredible. So we've got great entertaining space. You could put a big sectional in here. And then again, these awesome original brick foundation walls that are incorporated, and they naturally divide this room into separate spaces. So you've got the wine tasting area, you have your hangout spot, then you come under the archway into a billiards room. We've got some natural light in here. And the ceilings in here are over 8 feet tall. So they're not small, short ceilings. You don't have to worry if you're tall. This is a vintage stag chandelier that came with the house originally and was repurposed. There's the elevator that I have talked about earlier in this video, and a bar. So I bet a lot of you can imagine hanging out here, entertaining friends. It'd be a pretty nice place to entertain. This is a utility room here, so I'm not going to go in there. Barn doors, which are just, everybody wants a barn door these days. There's nothing back here, it's just a closet, but they're nice to have, and it's just a neat focal point. And I do want to show you one other thing that's interesting about this house. And this is an original door. This thing is really heavy. You can see it's got marks on it, old writing. And this just goes into the boiler room, but look how this door operates. Very cool. It's just another part of the house that makes it unique and interesting. Again, just lots of conversation starters in this house. So here you go. You can see the lower level from this view. Back into the wine tasting area, you can see the 900 bottle wine cellar. And I'm going to show you the door because the door is beautiful too. It's open right now, but I'm going to close it so you can see how elegant it looks. Here you go. We're gonna come on this side of the basement, and on the left-hand side is a full bathroom. Tub shower combo on that side, vanity, toilet, pretty marble tile. And then we come back out here, and this is almost like a little lobby area for the cinema room. So you really never need to leave this house. You have a movie theater, you have tons of entertaining spaces, wine bars, wine storage, billiards room, 7 bedrooms, 7.5 bathrooms, a guest suite. We're on 13 acres. And next I'm going to take you outside so you can see the other side of the property and the outside of the garage. And if anybody has any questions for me or would like me to circle back to a room that they missed or have a question about, I'm happy to do that. So I'm exiting through the side door. So this is a nice door to come through if you have groceries or guests coming or somebody coming to help with the house maintenance or something like that. Just easy access to the cars, although you do have this brand new 3-car garage that you can come through also. So the front of the house is wide open land. This side of the house is wooded. You can just see it's so pretty with the trees in bloom. And you can also see just how far we are off of Garrison Forest Road. So even though Garrison Forest Road is a little bit busier, there's such a long drive and the house is tucked way back on the property. So it's really not anywhere near the road. It's very quiet. The new construction 3-car garage. And again, there's a guest suite above it, or an office, or a gym, whatever you need the extra space for. I'm going to walk you around to the front of the house so you can see the front of the house again. Let's look at that beautiful view from the front of the house. And I'll go show you the statue in case Frida's still watching, because you had mentioned that earlier, and then I'll pan around so you can see the front of the house. So this is an original statue that came with the house. Isn't that cool? And this house was built in the 1920s, but completely revitalized. It's ready for its new owners, somebody that appreciates history and the old historical charm in houses, but doesn't want to deal with the maintenance. This is the right house for you. It might be Venus. Don't know the history about her, but I like her. You can see where the new patio is, and you could easily put a pool back there if you wanted a pool. can see all of these beautiful windows letting in so much natural light, but they're all brand new. They're just replicas of the original. Slate roof, copper gutters. And I'm just about done my tour. So if anybody has any questions, I'm happy to answer them. I'm happy to go back through the house and show you something that you missed. Just send me a message in the comment section. I know I'm on a 20-second lag, so I'm gonna give it a minute or 20 seconds. So thanks for joining me today on this beautiful Memorial Day. I'm so glad you tuned in. I hope that you enjoyed seeing this beautiful property. It's again 416 Garrison Forest Road in Owings Mills. We're in the Green Spring Valley area. It's 7 bedrooms, 7.5 bathrooms. It's about 9,500 square feet. Historic mansion, but it's been completely renovated, so it's ready for its new family to take over. It's listed for $3.39 million. And I am still doing in-person tours here, so if you have clients or if you'd like to see the property in person, I'm still willing to show it in person, or I can do a private virtual tour if you feel more comfortable with that. So feel free to reach out to me, 443-722-8529. Again, 443-722-8529. And thanks again for joining me, and enjoy the rest of this beautiful day.